Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Savannah if you don't know me, and I own a small crochet business called 99% Coffee. It's been probably a full week since I last recorded. I think my last recording was... I was actually starting work on this video before I decided to scrap all of that. Basically, last week, I don't know what happened, but I ended up feeling really bad, like really sick all week. I don't know what's going on. I am definitely feeling a little bit better today, but it was a very strange few days. But anyway, since I didn't record a ton last week, which was all just me crocheting and market prep and usual stuff like that, I thought it might be fun today to do some inventory and tagging and show you how I take my inventory. I know a lot of people do take their inventory with just pen and paper and then just upload it to their Square or to their Shopify or whatever platform they use. I do things a little bit differently. I use my Notion application to get everything kind of sorted and figured out, know what so that way I can find out like what I need to stock, what is in stock, what I don't need to make more of, like what's discontinued, what I'm discontinuing. So I need to go through and do all of that. And I also need to tag what I made this week. I took inventory of everything that I had before last week, so most of that's already done. I'm not going to show that because it is a lot of stuff and it just kind of ends up all over my bed and all over my living room. So I'm not going to show any of that. But there was a lot of stuff. There's some stuff that I need to discontinue. There is some stuff that I need to restock. So I'll go over that today as well so we can kind of figure that out for next week, because I think I have exactly 16 days until my next market, and 7 of those days is going to be not in my home state. So I really need to figure out what I need to bring with me this coming Thanksgiving week to make on the way to Tennessee. This is what I mean when I say I really need to get inventorying. I finished up most of these last week and this week, so I need to get some tagging done and inventory them. So I'll probably set up a little station, have 2 different boxes, one with the non-tagged and one with the tagged items, get those all tagged, and then start on my inventory, which I have pulled up. It's just I forgot about tagging. So, like I said before, I do take care of most of my business stuff on Notion. It just has a lot of the things that I need to do. I've made a few different iterations of my personal business dashboard. This is, I think, like the 2nd or 3rd iteration, and this is just what works for me. It doesn't work for everybody. I don't have this available for a download or anything. If it's something you'd be interested in, let me know in the comments down below and I'll kind of think about trying to figure that out. My main concern is that it's something that I find helpful. Not everybody else will find it helpful, I think. Mainly because it's just a lot of data, it's a lot of numbers, and I'm a very number-oriented person. I like to see the numbers, but not everybody does. What I do when I take inventory is I open up my Notion dashboard, and I open up my sales and inventory tab, and I go to my 2024 inventory and sales. And here is basically my whole list of everything that I have sold this year, everything that I have available for sale this year. So I have literally everything in here. I have every single item's like price per unit, like how much I sell them for. And then I also have it calculating the potential profits depending on how many I have in stock at the time
and the current status, and the status being if it's for a holiday, you know, if it's for Easter, Halloween, Christmas, whatever. And I also have information if it's discontinued, because some items just don't sell well. That's the reality of a handmade business. Sometimes things don't sell well. So now what I'll go ahead and do is go through these boxes that I have, and I have my boxes to both sides of me because I had so much stuff. I didn't realize that. But I will go through these boxes and grab all of my stuff out, make sure everything's tallied in, and then just toss them into the bag behind me because that's my inventory bag back there. And I did tease, well, kind of tease about this in my community post on here on YouTube. I did make these little elephants. They're so cute. These guys are patterned by AQ Crochets. In case you haven't been able to tell, I make a lot of her patterns. They're all super cute, but they're so cute. And I think these guys are both selling for $23. So what I'll do is go on here, and I don't think I have a slot for them at all right now. So I will go ahead and create a new column. And this is a blue elephant dude. And I will just attach it to the baby elephant here. And I will add one to that inventory because I only have one for the blue one. And then I'll just go ahead and copy the row because I don't feel like adding a new one the normal way. And then for the pink ones, I do have 2 of them. So I'll add another one for that inventory there. And I'll just go ahead and toss them in the bin. I'm not gonna worry about, you know, organizing my bins right now because I'm kind of running low on time to make stuff. So honestly, after the event, maybe then I'll worry about organizing my bins, but that's not a job for November 14th, Savannah. Okay, so that's one of them done, and the reason why I like doing this is because I'm bad at math. So when I see that there's already 8 items in inventory, I need to add 5. I know it's 13, but my brain doesn't know it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, my brain doesn't know it's 13 until like maybe 20 minutes later. So that's the reason why I'm using the buttons. There's no reason to use the buttons if you know how to do math, but I am a crocheter, I don't know how to count, and I don't know how to do basic math. Talk to me again in 5 years, I'm still not gonna know it. Anyway, so I also have a baby doe snuggler, which I don't think I have on here either. So I'm just gonna name it doe. I'm going to attach it to the snuggler pattern, the snuggle deer. And I'm gonna add 1 item to inventory. And this pattern is by Mom Stitchetti. And I used my own safety eyes with it. I made them, I don't know, I made them a while ago. It's a color that my mom has for like her nail business, but it turned out really cute with this. So I was like, all right, works for me. Some of the easy ones that I have here is the axolotls, because the axolotls I know are all in one spot on the very top. So I have 3 blue axolotls, so I'll find blue axolotls, add 3 of them. So that's these 3 guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I have 4 pink axolotls. Cool. Add those guys to the bin. All right, this is where it gets a little bit crazy because I have so many cats that I finished in the past 2 weeks. Like, I think I've finished like 11 cats in the past 2 weeks. And when I was tagging them, I did kind of organize them a little bit because you try stacking 12 cats in a box. It's not easy. So I'll scroll down here to the No-So Loaf cats, and I've got 1 white kitty. I've got 1 black kitty. I got 2 black tuxedo cats. And this is not necessary to have them all separated. I just like to be able to see how many I have, so I can determine what I need to actually make. I have a gray Siamese kitty. I have an orange tabby. 2 of them. I have 2 gray tabbies, which I don't have a thing for, apparently. How many did I have? 2? There we go. And then I have 2 orange tuxedos. So next I have these little guys. These are my little chubby eagles that I made. This is a pattern by Rachel's Crochet Creations, and it is a modification of her chubby duck pattern. So it's not really my own pattern, it's just, I just changed the colors and add stuff to it to make it different birds. So that's 3 eagles, and this is my little penguins that are also based off that same chubby duck pattern. It's just, once again, I changed the colors out. So that way they're, you know, a little bit different. And that's 5 penguins total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 7 penguins? Dang. Almost to the bottom. Anyway, next I have these snakes that I made, and this is also a pattern by Mom Stitch Eddie. I wanted to make a snake really bad, and honestly, I did not feel like freehanding one because I didn't feel like working with the head. I didn't feel like dealing with it. So I just bought this pattern from Mom Stitch Eddie. These guys are all green, so I'm going to scroll all the way down, and I think I've had these before, or I have made them before. Oh, they're already in inventory. Okay. Because I know I only made 3 of them, so I don't know why they're not in the box already, but whatever. And the last guy is also a Mom Stitch Eddie pattern. You guys might have seen this one. This is one of the Snuggler Dragons. This guy is so cute. I love how he turned out. I've made, I think, 4 of these so far, including this guy. One of them was a dreamsicle themed one, and then another one was just like purple, black, and gray. And then the one that I have at the consignment store is like a pink and coral color. It looks really cool, so I can't complain. But I love how he turned out. So, and I know that I don't have one on here for him, so I'm going to just add one for him. Snuggle Dragon. Scroll up to the Snuggle Dragon. Oh, I did, but for the purple one, so whatever. And I'll add one. Alright, so now that those are all done, we aren't done quite yet because I still have minis that I need to do really bad because I have not inventoried any of the minis since the last event. So, and some of these minis have keychains on them. So all of my minis, regardless of which ones they are, I sell for around $8 at markets. And if they want a keychain added, then I just add it for an extra $1. And I think because it's Christmas time, I'm going to also have an option for leather, like a little leather loop, so you can like hang it on a tree or something, specifically for like the mice. And I haven't made the mini mice yet, but they do look really cute. I think they'd look really cute in a tree. I just haven't gotten around to making them yet, so we'll see how that works. We'll see how that goes. A lot more minis than I thought I did. Okay, so first we'll do the zombie keychain minis, because I have a bunch of those. And these are the zombies that I made 10 of for the last market event. I don't know how many I sold overall. I should have counted. I think I maybe sold 2. So that's kind of the other reason why I'm going to discontinue them after this year. So let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I sold 3. I mean, that's not that bad, but toss those into this bin because they don't go into the actual big bin. I keep them separate in a little bag, so, well, in a bag within the bin, just so that way they keep a little bit more. All of my peppermint bead chains, all my pepper bees, I made these guys last year for the Regal market, which is the market coming up on November 30th. They didn't sell at all. I think I still had 10 at the end of the event, and people kind of thought that they were baseballs. And I think I actually did sell one at my spring event because somebody thought it was a baseball, and they were like, oh yeah, baseball season. And I was like, alright, whatever. I'm not gonna argue with you. But so I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I still have 7 of the pepper bees. And let me just recount here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. Okay, this is what I meant by I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 8. I also have my plush heart keychains, and I have a red and a white one with me. So I will scroll down to the plush heart keychain. So I have one red, and I'll do one white. I need to make some mushroom pops, apparently. Uh-oh. Okay, so I have a few mushroom pops at least. It's not enough, but I have some. So I'll go up to Itty Bitty Mushroom Pop. I have 1 light blue one. I've got 2 teal ones. I've got 2 green ones. And I've got 1 mustard one. I'm going to put discontinued on the velvet pink because I don't think that one sold nearly as well as the others. I think I only had 1 or 2 of them, to be fair, but it took a while for it to sell. And then I have next whales. Whales and sharks, and these are the mini ones. Mini whale, and I'm actually going to go into this page and duplicate this page and do mini shark here. Because it's part of the same pattern, but, and here you can see kind of my pricing guideline. I can talk about that in another video, but that's just kind of how I determine my prices. And go back into my sales and inventory page. Go down to mini sharks, mini whales. Okay, so mini whales, and I'm going to just go ahead and put this as blue because I have a dark blue one. Oh, he is rolling away from me. Yeah, so I have pink and dark blue for the mini whales right now. So oh, what is that? That's a shark. You are not a whale. Go to your family. 1, 2, 3. So I have 3 dark blue whales, and I have 2 pink whales. I might make some more of the whales. I think I had 12 total for the last event, and they did really well. I think those were my best selling minis, aside from the mushroom pops. I've never sold the mice at an event before, so this will be my first test with them. The sharks also were not as popular. I think I made 6 purple and 6 gray, and I have, what, 3 gray ones and 4 purple ones left, it looks like. Okay, so that is all of those done. Oh, I completely forgot. I do also have my keychains, the ones that, yes, I'm discontinuing. Like I said, I have so many of these, and I just recently changed the packaging on them, hoping that they would draw a little bit more attention at markets. They still don't really draw that much attention, so it is what it is. I'm gonna use up what I have for them, and then they'll be done. Like, I'm just not gonna worry much about them. Unless something happens where they just start to sell out, like, completely all the time, I'm just not gonna worry too much about them. Because I think I've had these since I started doing patterns, and that was in June of 2022. So I have had these guys for a while. It is now November of 2024. So, but anyway, so what I'm gonna do for these guys is I am going to inventory them, but I'm not going to put them under a certain color. I think they already have a certain, like, they already have colors written on them, but I'm just gonna duplicate this, and I am going to just call this assorted, because I don't feel like going through and doing all that. So I have 13 of them left. So that's all that then. So I will put those back in the bag, and then I'll just kind of deal with that later because, oh, that is not all of it. I lied to you. I have another keychain. Scrunchie sets that I started doing. And when I say scrunchie sets, I say scrunchie sets and like little hair tie sets. And I tried these for the last market. They got 0 attention. I'm not going to worry about making these anymore. The packaging for them is really cute. I was going for kind of like how you go to the store and you see them hanging up on the thing. So the packaging is kind of cute, but they did not sell very well. I'm selling these 3 for $10, so that could be partly why. And I'm also selling the scrunchies 3 for $10. Like I said, they're not my best seller. They don't draw in anything, so I'm probably just gonna not make them anymore after they sell. And then we'll just go from there, and I'll see how those go. Honestly, these could probably sell for like $8 a piece instead of 10. I just wanted to keep the pricing consistent for all of my hair products and all my accessories, just because it's a little bit easier to keep track of, and that way when people ask me, because sometimes people don't read signs at the craft fairs, or sometimes the sign isn't easy for people to see right away and you don't know it. Just to make things easy, that's why I price them all the same. But I will go ahead and add these in here too. I'll just add them to the deluxe scrunchie, and because I have them all for sale for 10, I'll just put a 10 on here. And these ones are also part of the 3 for 10, the chunky scrunchies. And I was never really a huge fan of the chunky, but people did seem to like them. So, okay. So now that's all of it. So this bag is going to be for scrunchies. Scrunchies and hair ties. Alright, so that does bring my total in items, like all of my inventory that I have. Also, what happened here? Actually, I know what happened here. My thermal printer broke. And it just kind of scrunched it all up there. That's interesting. At least I know how to fix it now. The whole point, or the whole problem, was that there was a sticker stuck on the little rolly thingy. Anyway, so that is all the inventory that I have now for this market. Well, for these next 2 markets. I feel a little bit better at being with $3,400 of inventory instead of 26 that I was at or something like that, because I was really starting to panic about the fact that I have those 2 markets, and I don't know if I would have enough for a 2-day market immediately after being away for a whole week. I have not talked this much in like a week, and my voice is starting to hurt. I feel a lot better now. So now that I have everything counted and everything, I can go up here and I can see what's out of stock. So I will have to make some baby axolotls before the event, that's fine. Baby dragons, I'll see if I want to make those. I'm not 100% sure yet. It looks like I will also need to make some baby seahorses. Those do sell pretty well. I've made 4 or 5 of them, and they either sold out or they sold like within a month or 2 at the consignment store. I do have to make some bee chains, some just normal bee chains, because that is a big one. Unfortunately, people still like the bees. I would love to never have to make another bee. Bees and I would say axolotls, but I still kind of enjoy making axolotls. But the bees, they need to buzz out of here for a little bit. I'm sorry, but I am done. I don't know if I'll make more bees. I don't know if I can do that to myself anymore, so I might just pass on those. I do want to make another bunny. Crochet Grove has a really nice bunny pattern that is no-sew, and it's super cute. I do want to make a few more of those. I do have a blue one. Nope, it is gray. I have a gray one in stock. I made a blue one for my boyfriend's cousin's baby shower, I think. And that one was really cute, so I might make another one. Butterfly Dragon, I don't know if I'll make another one. That guy is big, and he took 6 hours between like 4 days. So I don't think that I'll make one for this event. Maybe I'll make one for another event because they're really cute. They're really good attention grabbers. My mom is really pressuring me to make another one, but it was just so much work that I don't know if I can set aside that much time right now to do it. Caterpillar, I like making those a lot. It's an all from Jade pattern, I think, and they're really cute, but I don't know if I could do that to myself right now. It's just a lot of pieces to sew together. Like, you don't even have to sew them together, you just kind of like construct it together. But I don't know if I feel like making all the pieces right now. Chubby ducks. I'm good on penguins. I do not need to make more penguins. Chicks, I am going to label more spring. Budgies, I should be okay on those. I might make some lovebirds. Those are more of a spring thing. I made them at Valentine's Day, but they didn't sell until like way after Valentine's Day. So cotton wristlets, so those are all discontinued, so I don't need to worry about those. Farm snails are good sellers, but I'm not going to make any more right now because they're more of a, I would say like they're more of a farmer's market type thing, like more of a summer thing. I did take them one farmer, you know what? No, I'm not going to say that because I took them to one farmer's market and they didn't sell at all. They did get attention. They did sell at my next market that was not a farmer's market. So maybe it was just the fact that it was a farmer's market. I didn't sell anything really that day. I think I sold maybe 2 things that day. Like that was a really demoralizing market. So I'm going to say no to that one for now. At least not for now at least. Maybe for the next market I will. We'll see. They're really cute. These guys are more spring, I'd say. I'm not going to do any fish. The mini pops, I do have to do a bunch of those because those are popular. Jellyfish, I am going to make a few floras. That is one of my crochet patterns too, one of my amigurumi patterns. And I'll link those patterns down below that I've talked about today. I do want to make a few of those, at least a few like sunflower floras, because I do like the sunflowers a lot. And they're fun to make, so I might make a few of those. I'm not going to make any more bats because it is past Halloween. I am going to try to sell my bats because I do have like a little farmhouse thing for the chickens. So I think I'll put the bats in the attic because I think that would be kind of cute just to have some bats up there and some pigs and chickens in the bottoms. I do have to make some frogs because frogs are really popular. Maple chickens, I'm good on those. I might make a few more. No trevettes, I'm not going to worry about those. Turtles, I should be mostly good on. Turtles haven't really sold lately, and I don't know how turtles have been selling for you guys, but for me, the mini turtles have been selling a lot better, like the tofu turtle minis. But the actual like medium and jumbo turtles haven't sold very well. I think I currently have, yeah, my mango daisy and my blueberry turtle that haven't sold, and they've been around since probably spring. I think I'll probably just stick with those 2 for now. I would really like to have a strawberry turtle again, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. Mini dinosaur loveys. I do have to make some more loveys for dinosaurs and whatnot. I do want to make some mice loveys because these are really popular. If you haven't made the mouse lovey yet by Mama Made Minis, it is really popular, and especially since it's Christmas, I'm sure it'll be popular again. I do have to make some foxes too, actually, because I did sell out of the foxes at the consignment store. Stingrays are surprisingly popular, so I do have to make stingrays. Because yeah, those, I don't know why. I never thought stingrays would be that popular, but kids love them right now. Okay. Cats, I need to make more of. Like, I don't know how many cats I have total. How many cats do I have total? This is the other reason why I have inventory in Notion, because I can just go here and see how many cats I have total. Like right here it says I have 23 cats currently for 14 variants. 14 variant, because I messed up the code. But, so I have 23 of them, but I think I'm gonna need more, so I'm gonna keep on making cats. This week I'll probably just do a bunch of cats. Keychains I'm not gonna work on right now. Sleeping Dragon, I might make one more of those. I did sell that one pretty quick too. That one was a really cute one. Squids, I'm not gonna make any more baby squids, baby octopi, whatever you want to call them. I honestly, I'm just gonna discontinue them. They don't really sell that well for me anymore. I think I sold them when I first started doing the whole amigurumi crocheting market thing. And since then, I haven't really sold a ton of them. And I'm fine with it. I'm not a huge fan of the little ones. I would prefer to do something a little bit bigger, I think. Small turtles, I'm not gonna make any of those because usually people opt for the medium turtle or the tofu turtles, like the little mini ones, over the small size because it's 26 for the small and 16 for the mini, but it's like 44 for the medium, so they're like, I'll just get the mini. Or if they like really like a small turtle, they'll be like, do you know, maybe a medium instead. So I'm not gonna do any small turtles for now. I do want to make a few more snakes. I think kids are kind of really liking the snakes right now. The last event I had, I didn't have a snake. I only had the sea serpent. The kids were playing with the sea serpent the whole time. So I'm planning to have some snakes so kids can enjoy them a little bit more. Because the sea serpent, I think, was $58. And the snakes I have priced at $22. So it's a little bit more affordable. Maybe their parents will be like, oh yeah, you can have that. Instead of, you know, the $58 sea dragon. I didn't realize that I had my deer in here twice, so oops, that's on me. Guess I already added it to inventory. I will make some more snuggle deer though. They're really cute, and it's also the season for deer. Snuggle dragon, I will probably make another one of those because those are really popular. I sold 2 of them at the last market, which I did not expect, them being $76, so I will do that. Spiders, no more of those. Tofu turtles, I will be making some of these tofu turtles, specifically the blueberry one and the dragon fruit one. The fruit themed turtles sell so well for me, so I will be making more of those. The trailing plant buddies, I will be making a few of them, but not right now. I think that's going to be more of a after the markets and bring to the consignment store type thing. I do want to make some mini dinosaurs again. I have 3 triceratops, 3 mini triceratops that I've had for like the past 3 or 4 shows. Like I've had them for a while, so I want to get rid of those. But I feel like they sell better when they're surrounded by other dinosaurs. So I want to do a few more of them. I do have 1 strawberry triceratops, but I want to have some more of the little mini ones. So I'll probably do a few more of those. I'm not even going to bother with more unicorns right now. The unicorns do sell well sometimes, other times they don't really. Last year, I think I actually did sell one of the unicorns at the Regal Market, and that was like my highest seller, and I was like, oh my god, no way. If they do sell, that would be fantastic. If they don't, it is what it is. I think they're still really cute, so I'm not going to lower the price on them. I think that they are worth what they are priced at right now, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. I do have 3 whales. I might make a few more. The whales don't really sell that well, I feel like. I think that there's going to be a ton of kids at one of these shows that I'm going to, so I'm not going to worry too much about the little things for the kids like that, because I think it'll be mostly adults shopping for their kids. So for that case, I'm going to focus on axolotls because axolotls are really popular with kids right now because I think probably because of Minecraft, but I'll be focusing on like axolotls and other things that people can gift to their kids or like use as a stocking stuffer. And I don't really see a bunch of little kids going around saying like, I want the whale. No, kids seem to be really like, I want the duck. I want the axolotl. So I think I'll focus on those for now. But that is a lot of stuff I didn't realize that I had, so that is really reassuring to me that I should be fine for these 2 markets, because I was starting to panic a little bit. But so I'm gonna go ahead and end off this video so I can actually get back to doing some more crochet. If you like this video, please let me know below. Like the video, comment, let me know what you think about how I do my inventory, if this is something that you think might help you in your own crochet business. What do you think I should add if I decide to if I decide to make this template available for download for you guys? Because honestly, I base it off of what I think I would use a lot more of. For instance, this is my old one. This is my old dashboard, and as you can see, there's a lot of stuff up here that I honestly didn't really use a ton. I didn't keep track of my sales in Notion. I didn't keep track of like 20 different calendars. No, I used 1 calendar and I had all of my items down here, which I still have, of course. Like, I still have all of that. But I didn't keep track of different calendars and everything, so like it just a lot of it just seemed redundant. So this new dashboard for me is a little bit cleaner. I'm a little bit It's a little bit easier for me to keep track of everything because everything's kind of on one calendar, on one page. I do have a few different databases, but it's not like I have 20 databases run all over the place, so I'm not like keeping track of things multiple times in different places and things like that. But let me know what you think. You know, what do you think I should add? What do you think you would like? And if you would love to test out the dashboard for me eventually, let me know that too, because I'm not gonna sell it, or I'm not gonna put it up for sale or anything, or available for download if it's not something that is actually going to work for you. I'm not going to put it up if it doesn't, you know, if it's broken in some way, and I don't know because I don't use that feature that I somehow put in there. So it would definitely be something that I would have to have tested, because I would not feel comfortable putting it out there for you guys just all willy-nilly. So anyway, so I'll go ahead and close this video out. I'm gonna get back to crocheting, and I will talk to you guys all later. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for sticking around. It really means a lot to me, and thank you everyone that has subscribed to the channel, because it is seriously kind of crazy to see that there's so many of you guys already, and it's only been like, I don't know, maybe a month, and I didn't expect to have almost 100 people subscribe to my channel, so thank you so much, and I will talk to you guys all later on, probably for another market prep video next week, because it's getting close.